What's up? This is Derek Brown of the Carolina Panthers. Shout out to Rashad and David of the Panther Nation podcast. The voice of the Panther Nation. Make sure y'all like them and subscribe. Keep pounding.
Yo, this is Panther legend Jonathan Stewart, and I just wanted to shout out to Rashad Beard and David Rhodes of Panther Nation podcast, the voice of the Panther Nation. Keep pounding.
You are now tuned into the Panther Nation podcast.
Welcome to the Panther Nation podcast. And here are your hosts, Rashad Beard and David Rhodes.
Yo, Panther Nation, what's good with y'all, man? Hey, we in here, man. Listen, what's crazy is that we were about to come up here and say, yo, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Yo, we was about to come up here and just kick it. And, some stuff went down. So we
Yo, Fiddle was out here with the Mutombo.
No. That's something y'all got to talk about. So, listen, we here, man. And real quick, before we get into the content, I want to make sure y'all go ahead and hit the poll link. Hit that poll link at the top. It's the pinned comment in the top. Hit the poll. Let me know what you guys think. There's gonna be two questions, and I already have it set on one question, and I will forward the question when we get to when it's that time. But yeah, go ahead and hit the poll, like it, or vote, whatever you think. Grade the trade. And I'll let y'all know the results. I don't have my PowerPoint and all that just because I'm on the road right now. So I don't have a lot. It's going to be a kind of a different show. So yeah, go ahead and hit that link. But Dave, before we get into this, the trade and all this malarkey that happened, how was your weekend? How's it going, man?
Weekend was good, man. You know, it was cool. You know, it was Easter, another weird Easter with the Rona. You know, it was pretty chill, nothing major. I did get some string of good news over the weekend. I'm finally going to be able to get my vaccine this week, so I'm gonna get my vaccine tomorrow, first shot. So we'll see how that goes. So, you know, it was like you said, like we didn't have anything planned, so I was like, yo, we need to go ahead and make this joint short because I got to get up in the morning. You on vacay?
Hey, I'm out here chilling, bro.
Yeah, so I was like, you know, we get a short one going, and then Federer was like, nah, son, I need you guys to give me this opinion so I can see what my next move's gonna be. I didn't watch I haven't watched the verses yet. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow while I'm in line getting my shot. But I saw I did see the score chart, the scoreboard, and the score went about what I expected it to be. But it sounded like Steve Harvey tried to steal the show, and and that didn't work out for him. So
yeah, for me, I'm out here just north of Miami. So I'm out here in Florida chilling on spring break with the family. Went to the beach today. I didn't realize like the largest outlet mall is up here. So the largest outlet in the mall in the world is here.
Really?
Yeah. Sawgrass Mills or whatever. Not too far from House Athlete, actually. The training facility, House Athlete, not too far from there. So it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool out here. But yeah, man, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. Man, it is y'all coming in with the super chats heavy. My man, Nivrash, what's good, bro? We'll get into that, but hey, appreciate the super chat. And we'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, appreciate the super chat though. We'll get into it in a little bit. But Dave, man, let's go ahead and jump into it. It's a lot to talk about. Let's go ahead and get into the topic at hand. Listen, a lot has happened. Sam Darnold is now a Carolina Panther. Something the tea leaves had been talking, and this looked like it was bound to happen. And looks like Scott Fitterer and company pulled the trigger and traded for Sam Darnold, giving up a 6th-round pick for this year and a 4th and a 2nd-round pick in 2022. So, Dave, when you saw this, what was your thoughts, man?
I think it's better for me to talk about how my day went.
Okay.
So, I went to work. Things were going and then I'm on my way. I decided, I was like, all right, I got my appointment ready for my vaccine. I'm about to head home, get a couple things done. So I left work. Noticed that my one of my tires was leaking, so I had to go get that checked out. Got my tire leaking, and then I got my tire checked out. They plugged the hole, and I'm gonna come back and get a new tire the next day. And then I come to get a text message from one of my coworkers saying, "Hey man, we traded for Sam Darnold. You traded for Sam Darnold." And I'm like, "True or false? Is it legit?" And then all of a sudden he posted the picture of Adam Schefter, and I'm like, "All right, now I gotta go look." And I look, and I'm like, "Ooh, we gave up a 6th-round pick this year." So I was happy we didn't give up nothing major this year. But then next year it was the 2nd and the 4th. But then there was reports out there saying, "Hey, you probably can get him for a 4th-round pick." So at that point, I'm like, I don't know if we might have gave too much. But, I mean, we didn't give up a 1st-round pick. And I think the 2nd-round pick would be more painful if we were terrible again this year. And then it ended up being a top 10 pick in that particular round. But, like, when you look at the quarterback landscape and look at what our options are, I don't think those guys felt a certain type of way like we felt a certain type of way about the 4 quarterbacks in front of us. They probably was more like a Trevor or bust type of situation. And when they realized they couldn't get Trevor, they went after Deshaun. When they realized they couldn't get Deshaun, they decided that they're going to take the chance with Darnold.
Russell Wilson was in there too. So
yeah, Russell. But Russell didn't have us on the list because he has a no trade clause just like Deshaun Watson does. But from that standpoint, I'm not mad at the trade. I think a lot of folks already said it because I wasn't an advocate of taking a quarterback at 8 anyway. I think we could have done worse, but we damn sure could have done a lot better. I think the Watson situation kind of eliminated the Watson option, and I think we said that weeks ago prior.
Yeah.
So this is it, man. We're rolling with Darnold, and we already picked up his 5th year, so we're gonna pay that man $18 million.
Yeah, that's key. And picked up his 5th-year option before we decided to pick up DJ Moore's 5th-year option. I'll tell you something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
but what's more important?
I know. I'm just saying. It's just, hey, Tyree, appreciate the super chat, bro. Yeah. So here's my thoughts, real quick. Let me get my thoughts out because I have appreciate all the super chats. By the way, I just want to get that out there before I get my thoughts out. So. This is the scenario that I was afraid of, right? This is the situation that I was afraid of. This is called searching and trying to find a quarterback. We are looking. The thirst has taken over, and we are constantly. I mean, just look at the moves that we made since David Tepper's taken over, right? You drafted Will Grier. You went out and got Teddy Bridgewater, gave him a 3-year contract. Then you went ahead and you traded for Sam Darnold, and now you're trying to get whatever you can for Teddy Bridgewater at this point, because Teddy Bridgewater, again, he comes with a $20 million contract. So it's not just, hey, just trade him away. Like, for all those people that are just like, oh yeah, we got to get rid of it. No, it's not that difficult when you have who needs a quarterback that's willing to drop $20 million on a quarterback that's not just going to stick with the guy they have or pick one up in the draft, right? Nobody's going to be up, just to say, hey, give me Teddy Bridgewater. Maybe the Saints, but again, they already got Jameis, and so nobody's going to take Teddy Bridgewater like that, okay? So we're in a situation where we're stuck with Teddy Bridgewater, and the positive news is that, Sam Darnold's contract is only like $900 million. It's only $900,000 this year. And then so it's dirt cheap this year. Then next year, even $18 million. I'm not mad at $18 million next year. That's not much at all either. But at the same time, you went ahead and you said you're gonna extend the 5th-year option or take the 5th-year option on a guy you haven't even seen hit the field yet. So like you haven't even seen what he has. Like it's like, yo, you putting the cart before the horse, and that's what we've been doing this entire time with the quarterback position. You've been putting the cart before the horse. Teddy Bridgewater, you give him a 3-year deal. You put the cart before the horse. Sam Darnold, you give him the 50. You take the 5th-year option. You putting the cart before the horse, but you have to do it before July 17th. So it's almost you're not going to be able to see him on the field because you got to make that decision before June or July 17th. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a situation, man. Like, listen, I'm not against Sam Darnold. I think Sam Darnold is a decent quarterback that was put in a pretty messed up situation. So I'm not gonna sit up here and be, I'm not gonna kill Sam Darnold. I think in this system, I think he can be fine. But is he that guy to take you over the top? No, he's not, right? He's not going to be the guy to flip the franchise. He is not changing the trajectory of this franchise, right? And that's the problem I have with it. Go ahead.
But here's the thing, and here's the thing that you got to consider too, right? If the Panthers think that Sam Darnold is a better prospect than anybody in this current draft, then you can't be mad at the moves that they made.
I don't think anybody really believes that, though.
No, well, there's some people that do. There's some analysts that feel like that's why some people say somebody needs to trade for Sam Darnold because they believe that he's better.
And Dave,
than all the other options.
Dave, if that was the case, then why were we the only team involved? Why were we the only team trying to get Sam Darnold? Well, because nobody believes that, Dave. Let's be real. Let's be real here, yo. Like we can talk about the talking points. Let's be honest, man. Let's be honest. Nobody thinks that, dog. Like I think he has potential. He has potential. But we were legit the only team involved in this trade, right? Nobody else wanted him. We were the only team that wanted him. So we the ones that went out there and did that. That's on us. All right. So like we can't sit up here and say, oh, somebody else wanted Sam. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, yo. I'm not doing that. And see, that's my only problem with the trade, right? My problem with the trade is, yes, you give up a sixth round pick this year. Stop right there. That's a great trade. The problem with me is that you included a second round next year and a fourth. That's the problem with the trade, right?
That's my biggest beef too. Like I think I would have been cool if we would have gave up the fourth next year. I'm not cool with them giving up the second next year. I think that's going to bite us in the behind long term. Like that was probably the biggest beef I had with the deal. I understood that was going to probably be the next round, right? Like the rounds were Deshaun was playing as A through D. And then E was pretty much potentially trade up. But I don't even think they wanted to trade up because of the amount of draft capital they had to give up. Because they would have had to give up 3 picks to get up to 3. You know what I'm saying? So you would have to give up this year's pick for sure in the next 2 years to get up to 3 at a minimum.
This is true. Yeah, I mean, this is true. Go ahead.
So, like, from that standpoint, I think Federer knew, just like I was saying about trading up, was that, yo, you cannot do that if you're trying to rebuild your squad. So you decide, all right, I'm going to go get this guy that that was in a bad situation in New York. New York didn't really have a talented team like that. And New York had a terrible coach. They had no business getting a second job in the first place. So maybe you can get something out of this guy. This guy was pressured more than any other quarterback in the NFL. Like, so maybe if he gets some weapons around him, sounds familiar, doesn't it? Maybe if he has some pieces around him, he might be a better quarterback.
But then it goes back to about Teddy, though.
But it goes back. But then it goes around to what I just said, right? So it goes back to what I said about Teddy. So now we're about to do the same situation with another guy, and we're hoping that this other guy is better than Teddy, and we haven't seen that he is. Does he have the talent to be? Sure, he probably does, but we haven't seen it yet. Why? Because the team that he was with before didn't give him anything.
True.
So we don't know. But we got slandered on this podcast when we said the same thing about Teddy. And now that's what we're going to have to do with Darnold.
Y'all killed us for that.
Killed us. Y'all
killed us for supporting Teddy. Don't get up here talking about let's surround Sam Darnold with something.
No. Because I was an advocate of surrounding weapons and pieces around my quarterback, regardless who it was. We said the same thing about Cam. Super Bowl or not.
Now, Dave, let's just address this real quick because I think it's important. Now, this is a question I had. Does this preclude us from taking a quarterback at 8 if one falls to us? That's what they're saying. That's what Fit is saying.
I listened to the presser. I don't believe him. It's all small screen. He's not taking a quarterback at 8. And y'all are going to cry if Justin Fields is sitting there at 8 and he goes offensive line or corner.
That's not happening, bro. That's not happening.
Y'all going to cry. And I'm going to be live here to see it if it falls that way, bro. There is no way in hell. I could see him trading out of that pick if Fields is sitting there at 8.
Yeah.
And I would be fine with that.
That's a good point because
I would be fine with that. I wouldn't be mad at that.
So here's what makes this trade okay with me, right? We got to find a way to recoup that second round pick and that 4th round pick next year. The second round, that second round pick and 4th round pick, those are money picks, bro. Like that's a sweet spot in the draft. You can get some real good talent with the 2nd and the 4th round pick if you do it right, especially that 2nd round pick. Now, if we somehow can recoup those picks, then whether that's via trade back or getting rid of some assets, then I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it, bro. But we got to get those assets back. That 2nd round pick and that 4th round pick is big time, bro. So
my thing is this, right? So let's say hypothetically, let's say the Patriots. This is hypothetical. The Patriot, like Justin Fields falls down to 8, and the Patriots are like, "Yo, we want Fields," and they offer us a 1st round pick for next year to do it. Yeah, I'm doing that in a heartbeat. And now it's going to be a late 1st round pick because the Patriots are probably going to be good. But hell yeah, I'm doing that. But we're not getting nothing for Teddy. I think if you guys legitimately think that we're going to be getting something for Teddy Bridgewater, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, all leverage. Hey, Juan, appreciate that super chat, bro. But all leverage is lost now, right? Like who's gonna jump up and say, "Hey, let me give a 2nd or 4th round pick for Teddy"? That is not happening, bro. We're gonna get pennies for Teddy. That's just the reality right now. We're not gonna get anything for Teddy Bridgewater. And again, I think the optimal situation is you trade back and you get some more picks. Because you're a team that's in a middle of a rebuild, right? You need picks to rebuild properly. You cannot trade away picks when you're in the middle of a rebuild. You need all those picks to make something happen. And I feel like, again, the 6th round pick was fine. The 2021 6th round pick, we had a couple of them jumps. So I'm like, all right, you get one of them away, no problem. But that 2nd round pick next year hurts, especially for a guy that you don't even know. Like, you committed to him, but you don't even really know. Like, you don't even know what he's gonna look like on the field. Yes, he has there's some positive things. There's some good things. There's some bad things that he does well. There's some things that he does well, and he looks shitty. Okay, let's be honest. Let's go back to that Patriots game where he was seeing the quote "seeing ghost" game. Now, I remember that game was so bad. I remember where I was. I was in Las Vegas watching that game on Monday Night Football, and I remember watching that game. It was so bad. This dude was awful. Okay, and listen. He was given a bad situation. You had a couple coaching changes, some GM, whatever they had going up with the Jets. I need to get a Jets person on the stream so we can talk. I can talk intelligently about it. I tried to get one. He was booked and busy, but we'll have a conversation about Sam Darnold with somebody that's a little bit more intelligent with the Jets situation. But listen, they'll admit it. They'll admit that this dude wasn't given the best hand. Okay,
no, he wasn't.
Can you revive him? That's what Matt Rule has been. Juan, appreciate the other super chat, bro. You coming in. Appreciate the 15. But listen, this dude, Matt Rule, is putting a lot behind reviving a lot of guys. Is it gonna work? Listen, this ain't college, bro. This is not college football where you can just pick up a dude and you sprinkle this magic fairy dust on them and all of a sudden they're a great player. Like, bro, like I need to see something, because a lot of these dudes we picking up are guys that are just they projects. You picking up projects and you putting your cart behind this dude. And fam, if this don't work out, bro, like where does that leave the Panthers, B? Let's talk about that, Dave. If this does not work out, where does that leave the Panthers?
This puts Rule's job on the line. You know that, right?
Yeah, I think so. But okay, so Dave, let me ask you this: is this a Tepper move or is this the Rule move? I sip to that. I'll sip to that.
I decided not to drink because I'm getting a shot tomorrow. But even though, that didn't help either. By the way, like I got a whole bottle of black, John Walker Black right here, and this is not helping my cause whatsoever. So I think Rule wanted Darnold. I think Tepper pushed harder to make sure it happens. I think it was a combo. I think Rule was fine with getting. I think Rule wanted Darnold, but I also think that Tepper pushed hard because I think we overspent for him. I really do, especially if we were the only team.
Yeah, we were the only team. Ian Rappaport said that we were the only team involved,
and we've been talking to the Jets. Race. We've been talking to the Jets for weeks, bro.
Yep. Hey, real quick, we got 531 people that I'm seeing watching this. Hey, make sure you hit the subscribe button right now because we are 50 people away from 10K, so which is crazy. So hit that subscribe button. That's all I wanted to say, Dave. But yeah.
Well, other than that, just remind folks that the link for the poll is up there. So I'm hoping to get a lot of people up in this poll.
Yeah,
to grade the trade.
We only got 59 votes so far. Let's get it up.
So look, we got 500 people, man. Click that link and vote, man. All right. So, but this is a good time, man, to do something else, and then we can talk about this poll. So, man, you out in Florida right now. You know what I'm saying? Have you had a chance to go outside and check out the spring weather?
Yeah, man, I've been out on the beat, but I want to keep it on the Sam Darnold joint real quick because
all right,
I feel like we got a lot of people that's looking to hear what we think about Sam Darnold. I don't want to lose the audience. All right, so I got a question. Another question. So what happens if this goes well, right? If this goes well, we rehab Sam Darnold. Is he good enough to take us to the promised land?
If he is as good as what they thought he was going to be in 2018, then yeah. Sure. I mean, you don't have to have an elite quarterback to win a Super Bowl. I think folks keep forgetting that. You don't have to have an elite quarterback. Like I think that's always something that you got to understand.
Shout out to Sunny Digital, man. Appreciate you. From a Jets fan. We got to get some more Jets expertise to talk about this at some point. But yeah.
Like I think people forget, like I think if somebody goes back and looks at we've had 55 Super Bowls. Go back and look at the 110 quarterbacks that started in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean it's true. You don't need an elite quarterback, but it definitely helps.
It helps. But there's a lot of elite quarterbacks that's only been to one Super Bowl.
Yeah, but the problem,
like one that just retired.
The problem with that is people just think it's so easy to go get one. Oh, you pick number one overall and you can get an elite quarterback. And that's just not how it works. That's just not. It's not that easy to get one like that. So it's you got to build around a guy. You got to build around him, support him. And I think that's what we should do with Teddy Bridgewater. And we should have went out and got. Listen, I think Sam Darnold is again. I think he's talented. Okay. Here's some more Jets fans. Y'all keep chiming. Hey, Jets fans, keep chiming in. Hit that sub button too. We only 50 people away from 10,000. So I appreciate y'all subs. But here's a Jets fan. He says, I definitely think Sam can be a good quarterback in this league. Not so sure about elite with a good O-line of weapons. And that's any quarterback, right? We can say that about most quarterbacks, most starting quarterbacks in the league, right? They need an offensive line. They need weapons. You're not going to get – we have a solid set of weapons. You're talking about C-Mac when he's healthy. You're talking about Robbie Anderson. They link back up. You talk about DJ Moore. There's a lot of good weapons here. There's a lot of good weapons. The offensive line definitely needs that help, though. That offensive line, bro. That offensive line is a question mark. And again, we sit here talking about what we traded for, but what's still the root of the problem? The problem still is the offensive line. That still has not been addressed. And hopefully we right now, since we're Dave, I think the segue to something that you talked about or wanted to talk about is at 8. Now we're in a situation we're not going to go quarterback. We're in prime position to land a potential Penei Sewell, Rashawn Slater. I mean, this gives us a little bit more flexibility with where we want to go. So I think we got to fix the offensive line. But again, the downside to this, Dave. I'm thinking out loud, so I apologize. My thoughts are all over the place. But listen, the downside to this is you get a Sam Darnold, you get a system where he's learned a year one in the system where he's learning the system. So you got to cut him some slack there. He's playing behind a rinky-dink O-line. Even if we do give him a solid, a Penei Sewell or something like that, he's not going to be great, elite year one. Maybe he might be a Tristan Wirfs, but you never know. We can't bank on that. But the problem is that it's still not. The problem with bringing Sam Darnold is it's not taking you to that next level. I don't think he's going to be that much more better of a quarterback than Teddy Bridgewater was. Yes,
but you know what the funny thing is, Rashad? We're not going to ever know because Sam Darnold's going to get the opportunity to get more pieces around him. He's going to get a healthy CMC. He's going to get another draft of players on the offensive side of the ball. He's going to get another year of a defense that's learning still how to play defense after drafting nothing but defensive players last year. Sam Darnold is going to benefit from all that. We're not going to know what Teddy Bridgewater is going to do because he's not going to get the opportunity to.
That's a good point.
So, like, we're out here saying, well, we need to get a quarterback. We got to get a quarterback. Here's your quarterback. Still got to put pieces around him.
Yeah, man. No problem, Pudgy. Hey, thanks for Sam Darnold.
Yeah, like the analysts are all over the place of whether or not who won this trade. Like some people think we stole them, but I don't know if I'm on that. I'm not on that bandwagon yet,
bro. I gotta see it. I gotta see it, man. Listen, the outside from the non-Jets fans are like, yo, this dude is trash. Listen, I'm telling you, I remember there is a lot of analysts right now that saying this cat is just trash, or there's some guys that's just saying, hey, this dude has got some. He's all right. He just
like he might have the tools. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, like I was looking up his numbers, man. I mean, he threw 45 touchdowns his 3 seasons as a Jet, which is pretty much the same average of Teddy's career high.
Fact.
But then you also consider the fact that he got pressure more than any other quarterback in the league last season. So he was under the most pressure than any other quarterback. 42% of the time he was getting pressured. Like, do you understand how terrible that is? To get that type of heat constantly?
Yeah.
And now he's about to walk into our offensive line?
Yeah. And listen, for any Jets fans watching this, yo, I can't say that our offensive line is upgraded. Matter of fact, we took one from y'all that was trash too, and Pat Eflin. Okay, so I can't say that. I can't sit up here and say that our offensive line situation is going to be any better. We got Cam Irvin right now starting left tackle. We got Pat Eflin or Dennis Daly. You got Matt Paradis, who's going to be starting. You got John Miller potentially starting, and then you got obviously Taylor Moe. Taylor Moe, an should be all pro right guard, right tackle. But I can't say the offensive line is that much more of an improvement, man. The system's probably going to help them out. One thing I can say is the system's probably going to help them out. Again, you hear a lot about Joe Brady's offense. With Joe Brady's offense, it's just a matter of, hey, get a guy open. Just make the right read. There's always going to be a guy open, right? So that's Joe Brady's offense, man. So hopefully it works out. Hopefully it works out for my man. But real quick, I'm gonna get into these results, these poll results, real quick. I don't know if I can share my screen real quick. But right now, most of us giving it a B. We got 132 votes, and the 72 votes is for B. 12 votes for A, 35 votes for C, and 10 votes for D, and 3 people gave it an F. So for the most part, you're talking about a B, which is surprising to me, man. That's surprising.
No, that's what I voted for. I voted B.
That's surprising to me.
My only like I like the fact they went after a quarterback since they were so hell bent on getting one, but I didn't like the fact that we gave up so much for him, but I didn't think it warranted a C because the risk is worth the reward if he turns this around.
Man, y'all coming through with these super chats, man. Hey, man, listen, we really appreciate y'all, man, for real. Super chats are dope, man. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate it. But hey, the poll is in the description box. I'm gonna advance this to the next question. The next question is gonna be, who do you want to be the starter next season? Teddy Bridgewater or Sam Darnold? Listen, we're not taking into account of a trade. We know a trade may happen, but
consider what happened. Hypothetically, both of these guys are on the roster because that's still a legitimate scenario, even though the presser makes me think otherwise. But I mean, just tell me, who do you want? Like, let's be real about it. Because just remember, regardless of who you get, you're gonna have to put pieces around that man. And while you guys think about that, I want to talk about a nice company. So just so you guys know, man, the flowers are blooming, the grass is growing, and it's time to chop the weeds. Thanks to our sponsors, Manscaped, you can trim your holes safely and efficiently. And I'm talking about ball trimmers. Manscaped, the global leader in men's below-the-waist grooming, have an exclusive offer for our audience. Use the code PNP to get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. And join the other 2 million men who trust Manscaped. They are here to make sure you're trimmed and smelling nice. After all, it's time for spring cleaning. You know, Manscaped's got the best tools for you to get ready. And now that spring is sprung, you should go ahead and make your moves with regards to that, man. Like, it's a pretty dope product. I've been using it for a while. I received it from those guys. I mean, it's a pretty dope product, you know. Got the light popping. You know what I'm saying? So it's a pretty cool ordeal, you know. I know you guys saw my whole gig about Valentine's Day, but, you know, things have changed since then, since I've gotten my clips. So, you know what I'm saying? We in there doing what we got to do. So, like I said, they're the global leaders in men's below the waist grooming and have forever changed the grooming game with their amazing products. They're here to help you with your above the waist holes too. And have you heard of their Weed Whacker? This nose and ear hair trimmer provides proprietary skin safe technology which help prevent nicks, snags, and tugs in those delicate holes. No more gross hose hairs flying in the wind. That Weed Whacker uses the 9,000 RPM motor-powered 360-degree rotary dual blade system. Manscaped is making whacking your weeds a time to look forward to delivering maximum confidence while providing hygiene. Speaking of incredible hygiene, Manscaped have formulations to keep you fresh and ready for everything that comes your way all day. The Crop Preserver is an anti-chafing ball deodorant and moisturizer. It's starting to get hot outside, and this is crucial so your balls stop sticking to your leg. That is terrible.
That is
the legit worst. You'll also find the Crop Reviver spray on toner for your balls, which will help you keep smelling fresh down there, just like spring flowers. Speaking of smelling fresh, complete your grooming game this spring with the new refined cologne signature scent by Manscaped. This stuff is legit and will have you smelling like royalty. The cologne is light, approachable, and generally in all the right ways. You'll be the talk of the next quarantine hang. Smell good, feel good this spring. And just remember, get 20% off and free shipping with the code PMP at manscaped.com. And do yourself a favor and always use the right tools for the job. That's 20% off, free shipping with the code PNP at manscaped.com. It's spring cleaning, baby, and your balls will thank you.
That's a fact. Shout out to Manscaped, dog. Shout out to Manscaped, man. Go over there and get you some. You need them weeds whacked, B. Don't ball sticking and all that. You don't need all that, all right?
Nah, no, sir. Gotta protect them, dog. You only get 2 McNuggets. You gotta protect them both.
Dog. Protect the McNuggets.
You gotta protect them.
Straight like that. All right, so back to this trade. Let's check out the poll results. Only 54 results so far, but the vast majority, I'll tell you right now, Dave, is for Sam Darnold. They want Sam Darnold to start next year.
Which is fine.
Which is crazy. Sam Darnold.
But it's just, and this is what I said recently too. I'm like, maybe it's not for Tepper and probably for the fan base. I don't think it's even about. It's just about getting him out of there for one reason or another, right? It's not about whether or not the guy's better than what you already have. Because if you're trying to level up, like you said, that's questionable. But we don't know. Based on what we've seen, he's not an upgrade. But then you got to think about all the pieces he had around in New York. So,
yeah.
Give y'all some more time to vote.
Yeah, man, we'll give you a couple more time, man. Listen, I think some more Teddy fans about to come to the rescue. Where the Teddy fans at? Oh, it ain't too many. Dave is still going up. Still going up for Sam.
All the way up.
Still going up for Sam. Hey, but listen, y'all. Hey, man, for real. I think. Listen, this could be the end of quarterback purgatory for the Panthers, or we could be right back in the middle of it, man. Going back to what I said earlier. Will Grier, Teddy Bridgewater. Will Grier, PJ Walker, Teddy Bridgewater, and now Sam Darnold since David Tepper is taking ownership. So we keep turning quarterbacks. And I'm hoping we got to end this, man. We got to end this. And listen, and I pinned a comment earlier about somebody made a comment. I apologize. I had it up, but I had to take it down because somebody super chatted. But listen, Joe Brady is the wild card here. You have Sam Darnold coming in here, learning the system. Learn this system, get real nice. And what's going to happen if best case scenario, Sam Darnold comes out and he's the man. Best case scenario, Sam Darnold comes out dropping bombs, looking great out here. What's going to happen, Dave? What's going to happen to Joe Brady?
In the great words of the legendary MC Chaos One, out of here.
He's out of here, dog. and then what happens to the and listen, we talked about this earlier, even before we even got Sam Darnold. Before we even, I as soon as the ink dried on the contract, I said this very same thing about Joe Brady. I thought he was a great hire. I love Joe Brady. I think he's a great offensive mind coming from Sean Payton, cut from the same cloth. I like him. But listen, if he is successful, then he's out of here, bro. He's out of here. He's gonna get picked up by another team looking for a head coach, and it is what it is. And then we back at square one. Now we did hire Sean Ryan, the former quarterbacks coach for Deshaun Watson and company. But is it going to be the same? Is things going to be the same? So we just kind of churning. We churning that. We keep. It's just like, yo, we putting like no thought is going into these scenarios here. Like I know I'm just a dude, right? Like somebody got to be on tap and tapper, be like, yo, fam, this is what's gonna happen. Like you're gonna lose Joe Brady. So that's, I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Well,
listen, I'm not mad at the trade, bro. I'm not mad at the trade. I just that we got to get those picks back. For me to call this a right now, I'll give it a B. I'll give it a B because I appreciate them. I do. I see what they're trying to do, and I think Sam Darnold is better than what people or what the general public thinks he is. I think if you look behind and look deeper into what's going on with Sam Darnold, I think he's better than what people think he is. But at the same time, in order for me to get us an A, we got to get those picks back. We got to get that second round pick just give me the second round pick for next year back. If we get the second round pick for next year back, I'll be happy.
Cool.
Give up a 6th round and a 4th round for next year, and I'm cool. That second round pick, it makes it. I'm hurt. I'm hurt with that second round pick. That makes it a B minus, dog. That gives it a B minus for me. It gives it a B minus for me, man.
Is Sam Darnold better than taking a QB at 8 or trading up? It depends. Like, I think probably Rashad definitely doesn't think that, especially if Fields is sitting there at 8. But at the same time, it goes back to what I've been saying all along. Like, I never had an interest in taking a quarterback at 8, man. I've always had an interest in getting the BPA that wasn't a quarterback because we got to put pieces around whoever we get.
Ooh, y'all tough. Sam Darnold.
I don't think Sam is Johnny Manziel. I don't think that's fair.
Bad. That's not fair.
Because Johnny Manziel had other issues. I don't think Darnold had those type of issues.
Sam ain't playing arena football right now either. So you got to relax with that. And there it is.
That's the key.
Real zero chill. He is 23 years old, about to turn 24. That's huge because the truth be told, I think I saw this somewhere is that he's going to be just as old as Justin Fields, or maybe a year older than Justin Fields right now.
Yeah.
So he's got 3 years worth of experience. I don't care how good Justin Fields is. He ain't got NFL live fire experience. That's something you can't replace. So
Mason, let me be clear. Cal Pitts will not be there at 8. But if Cal Pitts is there at 8, you take him.
Are we close, Dave? Are we going to hit 10K?
I hope so.
I'm not even looking at the counter, but hey, if you knew you want to hit that subscribe button for your boys, I'll take a shot. If we hit 10K, I got my wife calls it pig whiskey. But
yo, you know what? You put the picture in the chat, bro. And I saw it when I went to BJ's the other day. They had a bunch of them too.
Yeah, what's it called? Whistle pig. Whistle pig.
Yeah. They had 2 brands too. They had the one that you had, then they had the 12-year joint.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's straight rye.
Hey man, Charles Arnold says, yo, give me Slater at 8. I see you, dog. I see you say Slater at 8 a million times, dog. I got you. Slater at 8. We gonna make that.
Yeah,
happen.
Pitt. The thing is, Cal Pitts ain't making it at 8, bro. He ain't getting past. Like, I don't think he's getting past Atlanta, but
This is true, Jared. This is true. This is the opposite side to that. This is true. This is the opposite side to the age comment. Who cares? Who cares if he's young if he ain't balling? That's true.
But the thing is, Jared.
But he got time.
Jared,
the thing is, the opposite side to that, he's got time to develop.
He has time to develop. He's gonna have pieces around him. When he comes to Carolina, the way that Carolina sits right now, this is the most talented team that he's ever had. Right now. Like, consider that. Consider that. This is the most talent that he's had.
Did we hit 10K?
Not yet.
No.
Oh, we did?
They saying.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Let me see. Let me check. Hold on.
I just checked.
Hold on. Don't check yet. Hold on. Because they about to go get some pig whiskey in a second.
You getting it?
And this is a fact. Jared is he's right, yo. He's got a point. Right now, we in this
we in this mediocrity circle.
We are.
But the thing is, like, going after Watson from the gate was a pipe dream because Houston had no interest in trading him, and then it didn't help that the whole situation happened with him. So once that happened, it was a wrap. Then guilty or innocent.
Hey, nah, my phone says 9,999. It don't say 10K yet, so
Really?
I'm not doing it. I'm on the YouTube Studio joint, so I got the real numbers. I think the other joint rounds up, so we need at least one more subscriber for me to make.
Yeah.
Okay, so they saying keep the expectations low. I hear y'all, man. I hear y'all.
So here's the question: What is the expectation for next season? Like, if we have a decent draft, what's the expectation? I mean, we
see. This is Dave. This goes back to you. Remember Dave? Remember that excuse I always had for Ron Rivera? How he always had an excuse. You know what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? Ron Rivera always had an excuse, right? Because either somebody was getting hurt, Cam got hurt, or he got a new offensive coordinator or something. It was always something for Ron, which brought him that additional year. And right now, even if you go back to Sam Darnold, even with Sam, it's like, yo, it's the first year in the system. He got to learn the system. So I'm gonna cut him some slack. Listen. I call it like I see it. I try to be as fair as I try my best to be as fair as possible. Even with the Teddy Bridgewater situation, y'all killed Teddy. I came into it with a blank slate. I try to be fair. I leave the hot takes to other people. I just call it like I see it. And listen, I think I'm gonna give Sam the benefit of the doubt here. He is gonna be the first year in the system, bro. Sam is gonna be the first year in Joe Brady's system. So even if he's not successful, is it really his fault? Is it really his fault? It's his first year in the system, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta cut him some slack, Dave.
Check the subs now.
Did you just sub on another thing?
No.
Yeah, we got 10,000. 15. Okay, 10,015 now. Now y'all showing off. Now y'all showing off. All right, let me go. Hold on, Dave. I'll be right back. Let me get some pig whiskey. I'll be right back.
He about to get the pig.
Hold it down, Dave. I'm
gonna hold it down when he gets the pig whiskey. All right. Nah, man, I'm rolling with it. It's just, Darnold's going to make $18 million in his fifth year. But that's still cheaper than what Teddy would make. But the thing is, even if Teddy stays on the roster this year, and he doesn't get released or gets traded, we can release him after this season. So there's that. I can't believe I got to thank Sam Darnold for hitting 10K. But I guess that's what we have to do here.
Shout out to Sam Darnold for 10K, dog. Hey, Sam Darnold, man, appreciate that, brother. We got to get you on the show.
Sure do. Yeah, that's the same thing I saw. He about to get that shot popping.
Pig whiskey on deck.
It's a rye, right?
Yeah, it's a rye. It's 96 proof, age 6 years. Shout out to Whistle Pig. Hashtag not sponsored. I just like saying that.
Who y'all? I think Pitt's going to Atlanta, bro. Which is going to be devastating.
No, I think Atlanta trades back.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh well, because now they're going to know. I mean, either New England or what you call it to do it. The pressure's on Joe Brady, not Sam Darnold. That's true.
That's one way to look at it.
That's true, though.
Dude Striker, my guy. Hold on. Let me get him up on the Summer Jam screen. Dude Striker's my guy, man. Lots of support. Hey, listen, I know I see y'all. If y'all commenting on all the joints, I see y'all, bro. My man Snowman Austin, what's good, brother? Aggie Pride, Blue Fire, and all that. But yo, I see y'all. If you support, I appreciate it, man. We going up. We going up. Content over clout, 100%. I stand by that, dog. And we got some good stuff coming, hopefully.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Hopefully.
We do.
Put some prayers on that, Dave.
It can't get any better, man. Even when we don't have content, we have content. Because I definitely was like, yo, we can just get this thing. Curtis Hall, you Curtis Hall? I'm Scott B, bro.
Yeah. Nah, man. It's all about this Aggie Sweets, dog.
Look, man. You out here being in these luxuries and all this other hoopla. You were probably there the first year they built that joint, right?
Talk about it, John. Talk about it. My man, John. I didn't say it. You said it. Aiden, what's good, brother? 10K. We out here, bro.
That's the 10K, man. I appreciate it, yo. It's been great.
We just celebrating right now. Shout out to Sam Darnold. Hey, just like I got a Teddy Bridgewater jersey, I'm getting a Sam jersey, dog. I'm rocking. When I'm in, I'm in for my boys. And listen, I hear you, Jared. Jared's my guy. I hear you, bro. But when I'm in, bro. I'm in. Hey, I'm copping the Sam Darnold jersey for better or for worse, bro. I'm rocking.
We got
It's
to.
what it is. Keep pounding all day, 100%.
We got to, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till he actually wins the job, though. I ain't out here copping
He getting the job. They giving it to him, bro.
Yo, there was one part in the presser where Scott Fitterer had a Rick James moment.
Hey, I do. Oh, go ahead. My fault. Go ahead. My fault.
So he was like, I think both Teddy and Sam Darnold starters. And it was like, but yeah, man, we're going to go check and see if Teddy wants to be here or somewhere else. Like, that's what he did in the presser. All right, let's see here, man.
Hey, real quick, I don't want to, but I do want to open up the phone lines for a Jet fan to come through. I don't want to, Dave, but I'm going to do it for the people.
Now you need to.
I'm going to do it for the people. I need a Jets fan. A Jets fan, if you're watching, I'm going to put the link in the chat. And I want a Jets fan to hop on here and give me the rundown on Sam Darnold. All right, Jets fans only for this particular instance. Real quick,
Sean, get in, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna open it up for you, Jet fan. Only for the Jets fans. This particular time, I need some insight. The link is in the chat. Just jump in here, and I'll let you in. Let's keep it short, keep it punctual to the point. We don't need no lollygagging and all that because you will get cut off. I'm not playing.
Yo, Rashad out here with the ruthlessness tonight, man.
Yo, I'm not playing.
No shame though.
And I'm feeling good. I got the pig whiskey. I'm feeling good too.
Why the hell we want to do a Bucks fan? I don't want to hear
Shout out
from
to
you.
Larry. Hey, Larry, you can jump in though.
Yo, Larry just want to laugh at us, man.
I need a Jet fan to jump in here. Where the Jets fans at? Ain't nobody jumping in. Click that link. Do I need to pin it for y'all? Imagine being true. That's true. But they ain't here. Hey, let truth be told.
Nah,
hey,
but they're loyal to the soil, bro.
The Jets fans be in here, bro. They be all in my content liking. So don't talk nothing about the Jets fans, yo. They be in here supporting, dog. It's a nice amount of Jets fans subscribe right now, bro. Just the truth be told.
Nah, I mean,
right,
and they're loyal too. They're loyal to their crew.
One more opportunity. There you go. Come on, Jets fans. I need a Jet fan to come in here. Panthers already had a trade for Teddy Watt. It's probably true. They
better execute it.
Shout out to DB. They might have had one ready. All right, here we go. Matthew in the building. Here we go. He's getting connected. I'm gonna give him a second. Hold on, Jason. I gotta get the Jet fan in here, Jason. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. All right, Mr. Jets fan, Matthew, what's good, brother? The floor is yours. Give us the Sam Darnold rundown, man. No cap, no BS. Just give us the rundown, bro.
I mean, I think if he has a different coach, we had Adam Gase, so it's kind of weird. But he had some problems. He's seeing ghosts and stuff, and he runs out of bounds a lot and throws it. You don't throw the ball away, so you got to work on that. But,
okay. What you were saying?
A lot of INTs too.
For sure. A lot of.
But the thing is, man, like I was looking up the stat lines about the Jets last season. That man was pressuring the quarterback in the league. So him seeing go considering him that he was getting.
I mean, he's on the Jets. I mean, we got a horrible organization. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah.
Y'all bouncing back though. Y'all bouncing back.
We're quarterback killers.
So I gotta ask this, bro. Where you? You from Texas?
Nah, I'm from Georgia.
Georgia, man, you got the swang.
The drawl is there, brother. The drawl is there,
bro. Shout out to the Georgia. Yeah. So let me ask you this: how'd you become a Jets fan?
Actually, I was born up north. I moved to Georgia when I was a kid, but I had a choice, either Jets or the Giants.
Okay.
I chose the damn wrong one. But y'all might get a good thing. If he has a different coach, like I said, it might be, it might fire him up.
All right, Matthew. Hey, appreciate the call in, brother. Thanks for the Sam Darnold rundown. DW, what's good, bro?
All right, straight up, man. I'm hella mad about this trade, bro. I'm from LA, bro. So I was really riding for that boy, man. All the homies was telling me about him, saying that he was a good fit. We got rid of the damn receiver that went to, where did he go to? The fast one, Robinson. So then that messed him up.
Anderson. He came to Carolina.
Yes, right. You a Jets fan, right? Just for the fans, just for everybody watching. You a Jets fan, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it. Just want to make sure. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just calling out names, bro. Like I'm more of a Seahawks fan, but I turned into a Jets fan because of the situation. You see the USC situation coming out there to New York, make a big name for you, looking good. You feel me? But the only thing that's messing them up was that damn offensive line, bro. You ain't got nobody out there. At the same time, the defense don't get no turnovers. Bro. Not one damn turnover. What the hell is that, bro? Come on, man, help us out. Every DB on that squad would not make it on anybody else's team, bro. You got rid of You got rid of Thomas, was it? Not Thomas. The safety to bring in Austin Davis.
Jamal Adams.
That can't hit nothing. Come on. Yeah. And then we have a chance. Okay. We could have traded that second pick, even though we fucked up without getting the first pick or whatever. The Jets. My fault for cussing. I'm sorry, y'all.
No, you good. It's YouTube, bro. We lie. It don't matter, yo. You good.
That first pick, we could have traded that off and got way more capital. But this is just me as a GM thinking in that situation. We could have picked up like a 5th round from the Bengals or something like that, made them go and get one of the weird ass receivers, and then we could have picked up a receiver later. And we could have still picked up Penei Sewell, put him on the other side of Mekhi Becton. Now we solidify at least our tackles. Or if you really want to make it real good, you put him on the side of Mekhi Becton, or put Mekhi Becton in his natural position at guard, and then you have something going. There's a lot of offensive linemen in this draft this year, bro, that we could have picked up.
Facts.
That was just me, bro. At the same time, there's always a receiver. Zach Wilson came out of nowhere. You playing for BYU, you could pick up. Man, come on, bro. Like I just don't see it, man. I just don't see Zach Wilson being that guy. And you could quote DW on that, man. I don't see Zach Wilson being
All right, we coming back to you, bro. Hey, if he nice, I'm bringing you DW back on the show. You have to come up here and eat crow. If he nice,
I eat it.
You gotta eat all that crow, dog.
But no. Okay, look, they keep saying that everybody else is usually be a bust, right? But all these quarterbacks that's coming in from the last 20 years, how many of those been bust compared to being bomb?
Listen, man, I already said that the counter for one of the guys being good in that first round is gonna be 1. So maybe 2, because then even if he ain't great for 10 years, we're going to get rid of him within 8 or 9 to say the next dude is that guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look, I mean, I don't know.
All right, man.
Good job, man. Good up, bro.
Hey, man, appreciate
it, man.
Hey, listen. Good luck to the Jets fans. I think I got one more Jets fan here. Thank you for DW for calling in, bro.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
Or not calling, but joining. You know what I meant. Whatever. Yo, all right, SI and the DMV. What's good, brother? Are you a Jets fan?
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, I am.
You gotta rep your squad, bro.
Rep your squad, man.
I've been a Jet fan since '83, so that's why I can say that.
Not only is an OG, he's suffered a long time.
That's why I can say that. So honestly, guys, I know the Jet fan base is split down the middle with this. I was rooting for Sam when we got him. We did him no favors. We gave him no line, no skill position players. At least he's now back with Robbie. He and Robbie were the only ones that seemed to have some sort of chemistry when they were on the same team. So in that regard, I think he'll do better for you than he did for us. I mean, you got McCaffrey there, you have a receiver there, and depending on what you guys get with that 8th pick, he'll have a lot more talent around him. The line is a question mark, yeah. I mean, it was with us.
It is with us too.
It is with us too.
Yeah, that's a problem. But
I do think we're gonna work on it in the draft. I'm hoping now that we got hopefully a quarterback that we go ahead and pick up Penei or Slater at number 8. But we don't have a left tackle, a surefire left tackle right now. So we are in the same boat essentially. Yeah. Like I feel like our offensive line isn't good.
Skill position wise, I think you guys are in a better position. I would love to have a McCaffrey type back. So I think in that regard, he'll do better as long as you guys can, give him some time and protect him. If you guys can do that, then I think you'll have a a good portion of the Jets fan base saying, you know, why'd we do this trade? Why'd we trade him away? Now, I'm of the mindset this is a new NFL. You know, the money that these quarterbacks are getting are ridiculous. And while I would have loved to see what Sam could do potentially with this new regime that's coming in yet again for us, maybe he could do something. Maybe he could turn it around. But
rookie deal.
You know, you can't do that when he's, you know, about to make some serious money, whether he warrants it or not.
Exactly.
You know, he's gonna make that money because that's what they're paying quarterbacks these days. Whether you're good or not,
you preach it to the day. Yo, I feel like our fan base needs to understand that because listen to what he said. Whether you're good or not, you're gonna get paid as a quarterback. Yep. Listen, people complain about Teddy Bridgewater's measly $20 million per year, and listen, it's not that much. Exactly, that's what we're trying to tell them. That
that was what, just 2 years ago.
It was last year. It was last year. It was last year.
So, I mean, so that's from my team's perspective, I can see why we did the trade. We can't really we got way too many holes. We can't really put that kind of money behind Sam, especially since he hasn't really lived up to it. Now, partially it might be his fault. A good part of it is the organization. Yep. We did him no favors by changing coaches on him, changing GMs on him. I mean, like I said, I've been a fan for a long time, but Jesus Christ, guys, get your shit straight. And hopefully, knock on wood, we finally got it done with Joe Douglas and Robert Saleh. I'm hoping they're the ones, you know. And, you know, just like with any team in the league, they're going to want their own guy in. So Darnold wasn't a pick from Douglas. Saleh just got here. So you know how it works in the NFL. Yep. They want to see what they can do with their guy.
Of course.
And it looks like Zach Wilson is their guy.
Yep, I agree, man. Great call. Go ahead, keep going. Yep. Yo, you good?
Yeah,
you're good.
No, I've been watching you guys for a minute now. Like I said, when this trade went down, I've been on YouTube. I've been hitting the Jet sites as well, and like I said, it's 50-50. But for me now, we got no choice. We're gonna go with Zach. We're gonna see what these next 4 years of a cheap quarterback gets us because, like I said, we have way too many holes. We need to fill at other positions, and hopefully we'll do that. It kind of sucks that Sam went to a team that we're going to play this year because we're going to find out right away.
Yep. Blood and guts. Can we get a reverse?
Blood and guts. But let me make you feel better about it because we're going to probably have to play Cam. So it's not. Yeah. So it's all in perspective.
Yeah, we can get destroyed too.
But, we always get destroyed. The Jets, the media in New York is rough, guys. If that Jets Panthers game comes down to Sam blowing up over the rookie Zach,
and so I do got a question.
Sure.
Does Sam have an edge? Like, does he have an edge to him? Does he have like, all right, I'm feeling it right now. Like, ain't nobody gonna stop me type thing? Because I haven't watched a lot of Jets.
No,
to be honest with you.
No, he's like no. He's laid back.
Okay, he's laid back. All right.
You know,
so Teddy, he's Teddy.
That's that Cali mentality, though. You know, that's not saying anything against him. I mean, that's just the way he is. Now, in New York, you kind of do want a guy like that, you know, somebody that says, hey, you know, follow me. I don't know about Carolina. To me, I think you guys are also a more laid back area. The media isn't as
Yeah, the media
isn't bad. Like I think
media isn't bad, but it's the fan base is crazy.
But the thing is, you can eliminate the fan noise, but like he ain't got New York media in Charlotte.
It's tough. It's tough, bro. Yeah. It's tough.
And like I said, New York is not for everybody, guys. New York has killed careers.
Nah, New York is a different. Like the media, like in the like major city, like Boston.
Yeah.
Tough place to play. New York, tough place to play. Like
not for everybody. It's not for everybody. And that's why I'm thinking maybe this kid from BYU might have, you know, what it takes to survive, to kind of face that pressure head on and thrive. I hope he can, because again, if he's not, we're going to be right back where we are today 4 years from now. We're going to be looking at another prospect and hoping that's the guy. Now, as far as to end this call with you guys, and great shot, guys. You guys are doing good.
Appreciate it.
But honestly, for Sam, sad to see him go. Hopefully it works out for you guys. I'm gonna really hate it if he does blow up for you guys, because then that's always gonna be that, you know, what could have been type of conversation. So hopefully it does work out for you. It kind of sucks for Teddy Bridgewater. I don't know what it is about him. Everywhere he goes, he just can't seem to get a break.
That's why I cheer for the guy, man.
Yeah, no, I cheer for him too.
Dude, man, it's It's just hilarious to me because now, like, we've been harping for months. Hey, put some pieces around this guy. See what the hell happens. And then we're like, we're going to get Watson. We're going to get Watson. We're going to get Watson. And now we got Darnold. And now I was like, well, we got to put pieces around him. Well, no shit. Yeah, you should.
You have to, yeah. I mean,
you're supposed to. It doesn't matter who's back there. You think Brady won the Super Bowl by himself? No.
Oh.
They had pieces around him.
Yeah, that's a sour subject for me as a Jet fan.
Well, no, but the thing for me, and I remind people all the time, I'm like, just remember, Brady threw 3 interceptions in the NFC Championship game.
Yes, good.
The hardest game that he had was against the football team.
Yeah, the football team. Yeah, I'm in the DMV, so trust me, I was watching that game with
he almost lost
the other football fans here.
He almost lost to the team.
Yeah, he almost did.
And he ended up winning the whole thing.
I was rooting for them.
All right. Let me get my guys in here. Hey, SI man, appreciate the call, bro. That was some really good Jets insight that we needed. Intelligent call. Hey, you welcome back on the show anytime. Man.
I'll be back.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, fellas. Take it.
I gotta get my guys in here.
All right, while you get them in, I gotta make a comment because I know somebody walked up in here and was like, "Well, USC's never had a Super Bowl winning quarterback, so I guess Gramblin's the GOAT because they got one." So I guess that really means something, right? Gramblin's got a Super Bowl championship. And some folks don't even know where Gramblin's at, so
good. All right,
it doesn't mean anything. Is where I'm getting at. I don't care if USC's never had a Super Bowl champion.
Nolly, Jason, what's good, brothers?
You had to get the whole Panthers 24/7 in here.
Yeah, I got y'all.
We got y'all, man.
By design.
So I like the trade. And I texted Noli immediately. That was my first text, per usual. I was like, second round pick. The 3 picks total, I was like,
That's where I'm at.
Right. 3 picks total. I think you could have just got it for a second. Like if we would have just given.
But I would have been pissed. Like I would have been pissed if we gave up a second for this year, because I understand how many pieces we have. Like the fact that we only had to give up a 6 this year, I wasn't as mad. But then I was more pissed that we gave up a second period because I felt like we didn't have to give up a second to get him.
I feel like you do because he's a starting caliber quarterback in the NFL. That's worth a third minimum. You got to start at a third and go up. So just from there, I liked it. I tweeted out a couple of things. Noli and I talked about this. We disagreed on. I say, essentially, we're not going quarterback at 8.
We're not.
Right. The only scenario I could see us go quarterback at 8, and I don't see the scenario happening, is in some fantasy land where Justin Fields falls at 8.
I don't think Fields is going to be the one that makes them take it, dude. I think it's got to be Trevor, and we know that's not happening. I think it was all about Trevor.
Lawrence?
Yeah.
I really do. I think they would have pulled Fields.
No, I know it's not happening. I know that's not happening.
Right. Either
I'm just saying that I think that's probably the only quarterback that they're willing to take to give things up to go get.
Right. That's what this trade told me. It said, we don't want a long-term project in Lance. We don't think Mac Jones is the guy, because one of those 2 guys you probably could have gotten at 8 or moved up to 6 or 5.
I really, the more I see how this thing on board's happening, I think Fields going to be there at 8. And I think a lot of Panthers fans are going to be sick if we stay there at 8 and don't take him.
That's not happening. He's not going to be there. He's not going to be there at 8.
Okay.
No, that was the one scenario Noli put out.
It's not even about but for me, it's there's other things going on in the media that makes me think that man's going to be there at 8.
He's not going to be there at 8, bro.
Well, there's always one quarterback that drops.
It'll be Mac Jones.
Right. Yeah.
No, I think he's going. I really think San Fran's going to take him at 3, bro.
I think Mac's heading for San Fran.
I think he's going at 3. If it's true that Shanahan wants him and Lynch doesn't, Shanahan's going to win that fight because it's in his contract.
Yep.
Sorry to interrupt. I have to chime in. I'm with Dave, man. Where there's smoke, there's fire, and the stuff that's been said in the media, like, we know how it is with black QBs. It's just, I would not be shocked if Fields is there at 8. Having said that, if I had to put my money on it, I have to say he's not. I have to see that the Niners are incompetent to take Mac Jones over Fields. Like, I got too much respect for Shanahan.
But, here's what I have to say to that, and I'll say it again. I said it to Noli earlier, and I say it to you, Dave. If San Fran is that incompetent, somebody's going to go.
Exactly. Bingo.
Ain't nobody sitting there waiting.
Exactly.
Miami wants draft capital. They gonna stay back again.
Facts.
No,
Ain't nobody gonna, as soon as he gets to like 5 or 6, somebody's gonna move up to get him. That's a fact. So even if he does fall, he ain't falling to 8. And the only person who's gonna fall to 8 is gonna likely be either Mac Jones and Trey Lance. I think I'll put more money on Trey Lance being there than anybody else in this in this quarterback room. I even think maybe even Mac Jones will go before Trey Lance. This is because of the question mark. So I don't know. I agree. Justin Fields, no chance. 0 chance.
I agree with you guys. I do. But Dave is not crazy. Like the media.
No, yes, I've known Dave longer than you, and yes, he is.
Okay.
Listen, man. I'm like we see this shit every year when there's a black quarterback that's coming out. And it's the same script every single year, no matter how good he is. It is the same script. True. And I don't understand why they're not going after doing this to Fields yet. I mean, Lance. But they're damn sure doing that damn for him with the Fields right now. It is the same script every single year.
Let me ask you this. And this is for both of you all, or all 3 of you all. And I think Noli answered the question too earlier when I talked to him. Justin Fields is there at 8. What are you doing?
You take him.
No, you don't take him.
You take him because
you try to trade back and get some draft capital.
You draft him and then you could potentially trade him as an asset. Like that hasn't been done before.
If Panay's there, I take Panay.
Nope, you take Fields.
My thing is, I feel like I'm 50-50. I agree. Like if I had to put my money, if I had to put money on it, Fields is not going to be there. Like I have to see.
My thing is,
I have to see this level of incompetence to believe it.
All right, so all right. I'm gonna name players with Fields, and I want you guys to tell me who you would take. If Sewell's there with Fields, are you taking Fields or Sewell?
It's no player you can tell me that to take over Justin Fields. Not one.
I gotta take.
You can go ahead and take your little list and name it, but it's no player that you're gonna take the name that's gonna make me take him over Justin Fields. It's not happening, bro.
Panay Sewell is the only one for me.
It's not happening, bro.
No, yeah, because if that's your guy and he's your franchise quarterback, you need a franchise quarterback to give it. What team has a?
But here's the thing, man. But here's the thing you guys are missing. They didn't trade for Sam Darnold just to trade for Sam Darnold.
Right. They traded
so for a fact that Carolina is not taking that man at 8 if he's sitting there. Now they might trade back to get more draft capital if he's sitting there at 8.
Pause. If he's, I don't know necessarily I agree with that. I think they traded for Sam Darnold because they're saying he's not going to be there. This is not a realistic scenario where he is there.
Bingo.
So if he is there, that's a world that they did not think about.
That's a smart man right there.
That's a world they did not contemplate being a reality. So that's a completely different question. And then if that's the case, and Fields is your guy, and the only thing I think that they realize is they saw what San Francisco gave up to go up to 3. They did not want to give that kind of capital to go up to 4 or 5 or 6 to go get Fields. But they do like him. And if he's there at 8, take him. And then you get rid of Teddy. Oh, yeah, that whiskey kicking in, Rashad.
Oh, yeah, man. That lean you just did there, brother. That lean that you just popped. That might be a meme, brother.
Right. That and the smile.
That's hot. Hey, listen, this is real hot. I always smile at this. But it's hot right now. I'm telling you that. My bad. Go ahead. Continue. My fault.
But if he is there, that's a completely different reality. I don't think that they envision being a reality.
And so here's where I'm at. I'm with more Rashad and Jason. Like I'm just gonna assume that he's not gonna be there because I'm gonna just give him the benefit of the doubt. Like I understand what happens every year, but again, I'm going to give Shanahan his respect and assume Fields will not make it to 8 or assume another team will trade up. However, Dave, you are not crazy, and I would not be shocked if he falls to 8.
I'm not.
I would not be shocked because you start hearing this stuff about questioning his work ethic. You start hearing about his attitude and all this, and it's just like, how many times do we have to see this over and over and over again? They don't even, with the fine-tooth comb, they don't even do this with Wilson or Lawrence. You don't see, Lawrence is not even talked about.
Nope.
Because he's a golden boy, he's not getting taken.
And and the thing is, it's funny. Like I don't know if you guys watched the mock draft that Rashad set up with the other YouTubers, and if you haven't, you need to go ahead and make that happen.
I did.
He did one, not for the rest of everybody else too. For 1 through 15, it was.
I saw that.
You are muting. Oh, you must be talking to somebody else. So,
my fault. My fault. I was talking. Listen, I gotta put this out here because that was a lot of hard work. Number one, and
Yes.
but I will I gotta slander the Cardinals right now. Listen, the Cardinals YouTubers are trash. I'm just gonna say it. No, they gotta hit me up, big. Listen, it's first of all, it's not that many of them, and I hit up like 3 or 4 of them, and nobody's gotten back to me. Even my man's One Bar and Lapa gets to do the Vikings guy to help put this. Well, he started the initial one. He can't get into. They signed Patrick Peterson. He wanted a Vikings guy.
Oh, really?
A Cardinals guy. And they can't get in. They can't get in contact with a Vikings guy. Like, the Vikings.
You mean the Cardinals? Cardinals guy.
My bad. The Cardinals. Cardinals, please.
They still
it is my fault. My fault. Hey, listen, Cardinals, please. Cardinals YouTubers. If y'all know a Cardinals YouTuber, tell them to hit me because they trash right now until they hit me. All of them.
To finish up,
Jesus.
Slim said we watch too much TV, and that's where the narratives are. But you got to remember that a lot of this stuff these media folks are regurgitating is what front office and scouts are saying. Like we saw how Mitchell Trubisky was basically hyped up not only by the media but by front offices to where it was a consensus. So again, I don't, I could care less what the media says, but we know it has an effect. And so
I feel like that's happening with Mac Jones in real time.
Daniel
because
Jones,
in no world is Mac Jones a top 5 draft pick.
He's not.
Exactly.
In no world is he. That Mac Jones is media consensus. So if he falls, that's more realistic than anything because we haven't seen him do any NFL traits. I have no evidence he can throw under pressure. I have no evidence he can make throws on the run outside the pocket on a consistent basis. This receivers are wide the fuck open 24/7. If I had Devontae Smith, I'd be out there looking like
and he could
overthrow
overthrow the ball, and they're fast enough to catch it.
Facts.
My thing is this: like, you have all these quarterbacks. There's always going to be a debate about all these quarterbacks. The only thing I ask for is consistency. That's it.
Yes.
That's all I ask for. I don't like if you feel like this guy's trash because of X, then you be consistent across the board. Because some of the things they said about Justin, some of the other quarterbacks got too.
Yeah,
So like, and you're not putting that same type of energy, and that's my dilemma right now.
Yeah.
So you out here slandering this dude, and there's no reason to slander him if you're not slandering everybody else with some of the same flaws.
Of course, he's
My
under
bad,
a microscope,
I missed
and
the chat. My
all
fault.
these other white quarterbacks aren't. I mean, like, again, Trevor Lawrence is not even being picked at 10% the rate Fields is because he's consensus number one. You're not getting segments saying, do the Jaguars really need to take Lawrence 1? Let's look at this film. Let's break it down. You don't see that with Wilson, but it's just Fields is getting all of this scrutiny, and I think some of it is coming from front offices. So the consistency is important because he is – Jared Mack got 2 –
You got 2 DUIs. Nobody's talking about that.
Exactly.
What? Nobody.
Facts.
No, hold on, that's real?
Yeah.
Yes, there's mugshots.
He's got 2 DUIs.
I mean, y'all know how I
and there's folks that and there's speculation about that man going 3. Now, granted, he might have had a rough day. He might have had a couple rough days, and nobody should be like.
You have one rough day, Dave. You don't have a couple rough days.
No, but listen, I'm just saying, like, but I'm just saying, like, you could have some. You might have had a DUI or 2, and I think I can't get 2 DUIs, but you know, you might have had a couple rough days, but that doesn't mean you should be like exiled out of the league. But you got to be consistent with your coverage.
But tell me what draft pick, period, regardless of position, has had 2 DUIs and is going top.
Besides the fact that he's a quarterback and he should be held to a higher standard, right?
Right, but Baker had
2 DUIs. What would
did Baker have 2?
Yeah, if Fields had 2,
did he?
Yeah,
I know he had like the video with the police officers, but I don't know if it was a full on DUI. Like, I know it was just like I don't know.
If
he had an
Fields
incident.
If
he had an
Fields
incident.
had 2 DUIs, or if Fields did what Baker Mayfield did with the police in college, I mean, he wouldn't even be picked in the first round. They would go over with his character, commitment. And so I'm Dave, to be honest, I'm mostly with you. It can happen. It's just I got too much respect.
All I'm going to say is this. I'm impressed they haven't asked Justin Fields to run a wide receiver yet because he ran a 4.4. I'm thoroughly impressed that hasn't happened yet.
Bro,
I'm actually going to give them some credit for that.
Because
they damn sure did that shit for Lamar Jackson.
Facts. That's true.
So, like, I'm thoroughly impressed because that man ran a 4.4. They didn't ask that man to go line up at wide receiver yet.
Oh, dang. Fake ID? Dude, I know somebody who got kicked off of a football program for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. I got it wrong, but it's still a DUI.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Dave.
I mean, there's some careers have been lost by DUIs.
Yeah.
That's where I'm getting at.
I'm with Dave, but for me, I kind of, since I'm mostly siding with Shad and Jerome, I just got to see it to believe it. I believe.
Nah, I mean, I'm looking forward to the draft party we're gonna have because I think it's gonna be very action packed.
And the other thing,
I'm looking forward to it.
To come back to my original point about the 3 draft picks we gave up is, I think we get some of that back when we move Teddy.
You really think we're moving Teddy?
Yeah.
Like, you legitimately think we're gonna be able to get something for Teddy Bridgewater?
I think we're gonna move him, but we're not gonna get what we want.
I think we're getting something back. I mean,
6th round pick, you be happy with it?
Yeah, I think it's gonna. You're gonna have to,
what it's looking like, bro. If we get that,
I think it's gonna come to a point where you're gonna have to get what you can get. Like at this point, if you didn't have something already in place, like you're in a situation like, yo, what leverage do you have? You have 0 leverage, bro. Like you got a court.
Right, and that's the thing. That's why I said I'm not mad at it because ultimately it's a 2nd round pick next year. We gave up a 6th and a 4th. So if you get a 6th or a 4th back, then you gave up a future 2nd, and whatever you didn't get back, whether that's a 6th or a 4th, for a starting quarterback who has a live arm, who's mobile, who has a rapport with the leading wide receiver on the offense. It's worth it because we're going to move Teddy. We're not bringing him back into this locker room.
I agree. He gets moved.
He's got to get moved because I don't think if he gets moved, we're not going to release him.
Nah, I don't think the hit is too big to release him.
Yeah, they're not going to release him.
Yeah, but that's all I got.
Same.
Shout out to y'all success.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it, man.
I've noticed it. So just keep doing y'all's thing, man. And I enjoy coming on here and talk with y'all any time of the week, any night, especially when drinks are involved, apparently.
See what happens in Florida? He be attacking me. Yo, the last 3 weeks I've been drinking during this show. And now he's out here in Florida drinking it up, coming at me.
I'm on vacation, bro.
Nah, enjoy your vacay, man.
Much needed, too.
Yeah. I know it is. I can't wait.
You'll have a great night.
All right, Jason.
See you, man.
All right, guys. We're gonna shut everybody else out, and we're gonna get up out of here in a little bit. We wasn't supposed to go this long, to be honest with you. This show was only supposed to be like an hour. But
no. You did the calls right this time. Quick.
Yeah. So all right, I'm gonna get everybody else out of here, or y'all can go ahead and drop. But
appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, guys. But yeah, man. So real quick. All right. Let me see. Yep. All right. So, real quick, man. Hey, oops. I was not really expecting to hit 10,000 subscribers today, man. This is wild. Shout out to Sam Darnold for helping us get there. No, should I do a royal decree, Dave?
Not yet. No.
Oh, because I'm saying
that man ain't even played it down yet.
He helped us get to 10K. It's not. Sometimes it's not about play, Dave.
Okay.
It's not. Sometimes and listen. If you don't want me to do the royal decree,
we'll give him. Look, he's our quarterback now, so go ahead. We might as well give him a royal decree.
All right. No. They saying nah.
Yo, nigga.
They said nah. Don't do it yet because he knew what was coming. All right, yo. Hey. Hey, y'all boys is funny, man.
Yo,
I was about to. Hey,
yo, man. I am dying right now. My man said, "Nah."
Yeah. I was about to put the royal decree on for Sam. I was about to put the royal decree on. Hey, for the long time listeners, y'all know what's up. Y'all said, "Nah, chill. Don't put the royal decree out there." I was about to lay the line for the Panthers fans. No disrespect, but y'all told me not to, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it this time.
Yo, if Sam shows out week 1, we'll go back and reconsider.
Nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not putting the royal decree out there.
All right.
Y'all tripping, bro. First day he get the royal decree. Nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do it. Shout out to Deontay. Hey, look, shout out to everybody that knows what I'm talking about. First of all, because I've been listening for a long time. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
But listen. Hey, real talk though. All being said, hey, listen. We appreciate the 10,000 subscribers. It's super dope. We're the first Panthers channel to hit 10K. So it means a lot. It was a goal of mine for all of the Patreon members. Yeah, we had this conversation, and it was a goal of mine to get this channel up and moving, and it happened. So I appreciate it, and we're gonna keep going. It's a lot of good content coming. We got a couple lined up that I want to happen so bad, but it's only so much I can control. And they haven't happened yet, but I think they're gonna happen. But listen, if you're a Patreon member, man, listen, keep rocking with us because, the content is legit and it's coming in. It's coming in heavy. So, yeah, man, we rolling, man. We gonna keep rolling. Listen, I always said it's content over clout, bro. We putting this No, I'm good, yo. I'm good.
No, he's good. No, he good.
Yeah,
don't worry. I know, just like you said he knew me for a long time and said that I was crazy. I know when my man is out of it.
Yeah, no, I'm good for real. But anyway, it's always content over clout. I told y'all that, man. Content over clout. That's what we rolling with. I should put that on the shirt. Content over clout, dog. But with that being said, listen, we got some guests coming up, man. We trying to get them locked in. It's just timing. The timing ain't right. It's two guys. It's two guys that we working on right now, and the OGs will love it. I can't. That's all I'm gonna say. The OGs will love it, but the timing ain't right, and we just got to get the time right. It's gonna happen, bro.
Yo, Larry, leave your archive to yourself, bro.
Larry, hey, my dude, you gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill. You gotta chill, my dude. Hey, and Austin, you gotta chill too. Both of y'all gotta chill.
Yeah.
15K by the. Oops.
15K by the draft.
You can see my eyes.
No, you have to look.
15K by the draft. Maybe we can get it. But the 10K by the draft has been met. Again, it's gonna be fun at draft night. We'll give away a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff has been happening, man. Hey, I didn't say this earlier while Dave was doing the Manscaped read, but for the 288 people that's still watching, we did get the extension from Manscaped. So appreciate all those that did support. Hey, continue to support because we still need. It's monthly, right? So we still need that support, to keep it going. So
but it's been good, man. We appreciate the support that we got. It's been pretty good.
For sure.
I'm gonna try to make these reads dope as I go. But it's gonna be fun.
Yep. All right, man. That being said, listen, I gotta get out of here.
Ditto. I gotta get up at 4 a.m., man, to take a ride to Connecticut.
I gotta get some water.
I gotta get some water. Popping. You needed some water. That high quality H2O.
Facts. That being said, man, we getting up out of here, man. Appreciate the support, y'all. We out.
Have a good one, guys.